Welcome back to Beach Free, where every day we are trying to transport ourselves back in time, specifically to 1973. I'm your host, Beach, and in today's video, we have a lot to cover. Today we are working with two different patterns. We are going to do jacket short sleeve here. On top of that, we're trying again to make a pair of pants. Now, the thing about these pants is I've made them once before. Couple of things I want to do differently this time. So I'm completely remaking them and we'll see how this goes. Not to toot my own horn, but I had to upsize this pattern. It was a size 8 sewing pattern. I needed to be like a size 14. And so I drew it and instead of just adding a little bit of distance on each side, I actually took my measurements. That's a great way that you can actually upsize your patterns. Is take your measurements, do the math, it will work. This should be customized to me. Now, that being said, I still didn't quite fully trust myself, so I did the mock-up. Yes, it looks like a paper bag right now, but it fits perfectly. All right, quick little update because I haven't been doing as much of the step-by-step along the way. I'm a little overly excited about this particular project. Really just want to get it done today. So here's what we've done, right? Back to front, side seams, shoulder seams. The tricky part is this collar. We got the collar here, and there's this nice little facing on the inside that I still have yet to tack down, but that I have to do by hand, and I'm pretty sure I can do it later. This is what it looks like so far. I love it. It kind of feels like a leather jacket, like it looks like a leather jacket. All the velvet's going in the correct direction. And yeah, next step is the ruching. But everything's going to be gathered in here, so it's going to have this nice band that's going to look really decorative and also kind of give it a pull. And then the sleeves, and I love it. To get all my channels spaced correctly, I decided to use a piece of tape and a pin to create a line far enough away from the needle that I could follow. Overall, this pattern went together really quickly and has probably been the easiest one I've made so far. And I look forward to making it again. I'm planning on doing a long sleeve version in the fall. So stay tuned for that. And subscribe to my channel, that way I don't have to remind you to look at the next video. The sleeves were pretty long in the pattern piece. And I probably should have just went ahead and hemmed them or did the cuffs on them while it was flat. But instead, I waited until I had sewn the sleeves in and then I started working on the cuffs. And so to make the cuffs, I really just folded the sleeve, I think 3 times. I think I folded it on itself, back on itself, and then one more time to make this cuff, and then I top stitched. Alright, so the jacket is mostly done. Off camera, I did sew in some snaps. I decided I would go with snaps instead of buttons. And that was a hard decision, but the truth is, I cut this a little tight. Or ended up sewing it a little tight. This, the waistband, or the elastic, that's what I cut tight. So buttons, it would have been pulling too much, so I'm just going to use snaps instead. I got a little decorative. You can see it. The snaps are silver and black, mostly because that's just what I had. I'm sorry, pattern it out. Next, we're going to start working on the yellow pants. So after laying out the fabric, I've realized I do not have enough to make another pair of pants. So I'm going to take it apart, I'm going to serge it, sew the legs back together, add pockets, and do a new waistband. And I think if I do that, I can get these to fit me again the way I want them to. So here's the deal, right? I'm about to spend all day seam ripping. I'm going to do it outside. It's beautiful. In this chair, because I love it. And with a show on, because it's going to take time. Next, we're going to continue on with the yellow pants. They are fully seam ripped. I've taken them apart. I need to go through with the serger and finish all these edges, because Lord, does this stuff break. I have a few new pieces I have to cut, because I am going to replace one of the leg panels and also replace the waistband. I'm going to completely redo that, and we'll have to serge everything. Now, the thing about these pants is I've made them once before. So about a year ago, my sister was having her bachelorette party. She wanted everyone to wear yellow. I'm not really a yellow person, but I had this fabric. And so I decided to make a pair of pants.
So immediately after making these pants the first time, a couple of things happened. First, at the bachelorette party, I tore a hole in the pants. I was able to fix it, kept wearing them for a while, until I started to notice that they were tight. And I figured I must have shrunk them in the laundry. This fabric shrinks a lot. And to be honest, until I started working on these and making this video, I didn't think that I could have sized up that much that the pants just didn't fit anymore.
So here's some honest truth that's a little bit difficult to say on camera. I have gained a fair amount of weight since I last, and I knew that. I figured that's why I was redoing the waistband, but I thought like the pants part was fine. So I am trying to add a gusset, a makeshift gusset. So what I did was I cut a extra piece of fabric, matching up the lines. I'm going to put this in. Hopefully that will connect over to the other side. So I decided at the last minute that I am going to line the waistband. So I have cut out extra pieces, serging, putting that in.
All right, this was a fast-paced project and a fast-paced video. I'm still not happy with how the pants turned out. I think I really need to take a class on how to fit pants properly. I've been doing skirts, dresses, that's been my bread and butter for 5-6 years now, and pants are really making me struggle. These pants, they're too baggy in some areas, they're too tight in other areas, and I still haven't figured out how to add the pockets. I wanted pockets. For now, they're good enough. I'm gonna go with it. We'll try again on the next pair. The jacket, on the other hand, I am in love with. I am so happy with how this jacket turned out. I think it'll go super cute with a pair of jeans. It'll go cute with the skirt that I'm planning on making soon. And the patches were just such a fun add-on for that. I couldn't decide where I wanted the patches to go, what sort of patches I wanted to use, and so I just used all three. The more the merrier. As I mentioned earlier in the video, I will be making a long sleeve version of this jacket in the fall. I have this great brown corduroy fabric also. It's going to be super cute, so make sure to stay tuned for that. Now, Let me give you a quick peek at the final look together out and in public. If you liked what you saw this month, don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, tell me if you have any good tips for fitting pants, and go check out my Instagram. There's gonna be more pictures of the pants, the jacket, the whole outfit posted there soon. The link is in the description below. I'm Beej, that's B-E-J-G. This is my channel Beej Free, and tune in next month. Bye.